everyone, welcome to episode 26 of the Army ThinkTank podcast. I am Jan.
Jess.
And today we still are without a Gabby. We'll have her back soon. We miss her so very much.
Yes, we do.
But I feel like there's a lot that happened this week, but also it's gonna be pretty chill. We're just gonna chill out and all that stuff. I know last episode we promised a cooking episode. It's coming. We just need we want to have Gabby with us to do it. Because it's gonna be way funnier that way. And yeah. But it's coming eventually, but it's coming.
Yes.
So how have you been this week, Jess?
It's not been a bad week. Monday I was extremely tired because I had to go to work. So I got up for muster D2 3 a.m.
Yep.
And then it ended at like 5 a.m. something like that. And then I went
5:30 your time.
Yeah, and then I took an hour nap and then went to work for longer than I'd like to say, to be honest. Like, I thought we were gonna have like an 8-hour day, but that did.
They were like, she was up at 3 a.m. Let's do this.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't actually end work until like 9 p.m. or something like that. Yeah. My coworker, I texted him because I was like, yeah, okay, so all your stuff is like ready to go, and he was like, are you still working? And I was like, yeah, dude. And he was like, go to sleep, you crazy person. And I was like, I'm going right now.
This is all I want. I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah. And
then, I felt like really bad for you and some other of our maples that had to go to work because I took 2 naps on Monday. Not one, 2. I took one right after the concert, and I took one in the afternoon.
No such luck over here.
And I went to bed early. But I've been having like issues like physically and mentally, so I'm like sleeping a lot more. And like a bunch of people around me are like, oh, it's because you nap all the time. I was like, you don't understand. If I don't nap, I am not functioning. Like I drink coffee and it's not doing anything. So
no.
But yeah, as of recording this is a Sunday. I'm going back to work from my staycation tomorrow. I am not excited because apparently there's a lot of changes that happened in the 2 weeks I was gone. Like we have a new automatic pill counter. We have like new procedures, and apparently the new pill counter like is having issues already. So
you get to deal with that. Yeah, I'm currently training somebody new to take over my position because I am leaving it for a different opportunity. So it's
an amazing opportunity.
A really like sick opportunity.
So I'm going back because my ankle is still recovering. I'm still going to be doing drop off a lot, which I'm not excited about. Especially since tomorrow we're vaccinating like all day, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, well, I'm getting vaccinated like first person in the afternoon, so yeah, I was able to push up because I got an email on Thursday while I was in the hospital with my grandparents. And I got an email from the platform that we use here in Quebec to like book your appointments, and they were like, oh, you can push up your appointment, and like technically according to the calendar, because of my age group, I was like the last age group that's able to push it up. But because I got this email, I was able to do it. And so, and because I get vaccinated at work, we can't open like schedules everywhere. We are dependent on when we get the doses.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. So we got doses. So we open tomorrow and next Monday. Next Monday is already full. So I was like, gotta get it now. What can I say? So yeah, I'm getting vaccinated tomorrow afternoon, 2nd dose. I'm gonna be fully vaccinated and ready to rock and roll.
Yay!
Because visa stuff is happening, so at least I'm gonna have that out of the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an appointment for my second dose, but it's been a little tricky here to get that done. But
yeah,
apparently, according to Alberta government, we're gonna be fully open July 1st, Canada Day, like fully open, like like no restrictions.
Oh,
open.
Why?
We are past the benchmark.
Because we are open, but we still have some restrictions, and we are down to like 100 and so new cases a day, which is the lowest we've been.
Yeah. Ours are pretty low too. Like I'm not. I mean, I guess we're the only province that's gonna be like fully open Canada.
Yeah, I just.
It's interesting.
Well, it's mostly the fact that it's like not that long ago. I think you guys are still closed. Like your borders are still closed to the rest of Canada, and now you're like, free.
Yeah. No, I know.
This is what's weird to me.
It is. It's strange. I think it's because like we wanted to. The like benchmark was at like 70% of people vaccinated, and so we just scraped through that. Like,
I mean, I would understand 70% with people like fully vaccinated.
I don't know what to tell you. All I know is that Canada Day is gonna be a nightmare, like an actual nightmare. It's gonna be so crazy. Everybody is gonna want to go out, party. Restaurants are gonna be packed. Like Stampede grounds are gonna be packed. Everything is gonna be packed. And I know for a fact also because Stampede is like the week after. I don't know if any of you know what Calgary Stampede is, but it's basically like a week of partying in the city. So there's like concerts and stuff that go on. There's like bars and games.
I'm sorry, but that's most likely gonna spike your cases.
Well, we're not doing any of like the chuck wagons, for example. That's not going on. Like any of the rodeo components aren't necessarily going to be happening because a lot of those guys are from the States, and we still have Canada still has a ban on the borders until the end of July, I believe was the last.
I think it's like mid-July. Yeah, I was talking about it with my godmother this morning.
Yeah. So none of the reasons why the Stampede exists are gonna be happening. So I'm like, why would I go? Like the grandstand events are the best part of Stampede. Like that's why we have anyway.
See, here in Quebec, La Fête Nationale is on Thursday, which is our national holiday for the province. And normally we have like concerts and like all that stuff, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, Stampede is fully going on.
Yeah, I don't think it's because we don't like here in Quebec, we don't really celebrate Canada Day. We have off for it because it's countrywide.
Yeah.
But we don't celebrate it as much as we do La Fête Nationale because we are Quebecers and apparently we're special like that. But yeah, I consider like I'm a Quebecer, yes, but I'm also like I consider myself more of a Canadian than a Quebecer.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I don't really believe in the whole like separation thing. I think that would only bring chaos and like it wouldn't be good for the province. Let's just put it that way. And so I'm like, I'm glad that both failed. Both times they tried failed.
Yeah.
But so getting vaccinated tomorrow, back to work. I want to cry, but and for those that may address it, yes, I have a new tattoo. Yes, it is written Seesaw. Now that you know, you don't need to point it out. Thank you. I will not explain why I have this tattoo, but one of the meaning is because Seesaw is one of my favorite songs. Moving on. So let's get into what we have planned for today. So the first thing we wanted to board is obviously Muster Day 2, because when we recorded last week with 7, it was on Sunday, so only day 1 had happened. So Muster Day 2.
The what do they call it? Like the international version, or like
the world tour
version?
Yeah.
Man, first I was not expecting Film Out. I mean, maybe I was like deep down expecting Film Out because it's like their newest like Japanese single, so maybe like, it makes sense that they would.
I mean, I was expecting it, but also not.
Yeah, but also not. I wasn't expecting that one to be like on the like list of songs that they were gonna do. But I really I loved it. First of all, they were sitting down singing that song. Do you know how hard it is to sit down and sing? It's so difficult. And the fact that they were doing it, I was like, okay, bye.
And that's not an easy song.
No, not at all. Especially for the vocalists. It's like very high.
Like Jimin's part, like
so high.
Yeah.
It's so high. Like I can't. It's so high. I can't even do it. It's so high.
Yeah. I'm just like.
Yeah, I loved it though. Like they've been doing actually a lot of like the Film Out performances recently, which we'll talk about a little later. But that song is so good. Like it's
honestly like probably one of their, like the only one of their Japanese songs that I can like actually sing. That it actually sounds like the words they're saying.
Another la 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 on the list.
Exactly.
That's my favorite part actually, because it just like showcases the 4 vocalists like so well, and the fact that they were like layering and like ooh, it sounds so good. Oh
yeah. You know that face what JK makes when he eats like such good food?
Yes.
That's what it is.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that
like
is.
Getting angry because it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah. It's amazing. And then of course, chicken noodle soup.
Okay, so that one came out of left field. But as it started, first I screamed.
Oh yeah.
And 2, I was like, this makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense.
So much sense. They did Yoongi's song because it's really like Korean flair and all that. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they did chicken noodle soup for the World Tour International version. Makes total sense because it has 3 languages.
Yeah. Oh, June like rap singing in Spanish. Hello.
And Jimin.
Excuse you? Like, how is this allowed? I was what?
JK just like nailing Becky G's vocals.
I can't. And she was so cute. She actually like made like an Instagram about it, and because she was doing
she talked about it. She talked about it on Twitter too. Like she made a bunch of tweets about it and retweeted some of the stuff.
The fact that she was like, I miss J-Hope. I was like, girl,
she was like,
same.
She was like, RM and Jimin did such a good job with the Spanish parts. Oh, she was like a proud mama.
Oh, it was so cool, and they were having so much fun. I loved the like impromptu dance circle, like just
pop in.
Jin is, I can't. We literally trended that for like, and actually in South Korea it was trending yesterday too because it was like the rewatch or whatever. I was dying laughing. I was like, this is the culture that I want all the time.
Yeah, Chicken Jin, let's go.
Chicken Jin, let's go. Yeah. It was so good, and I'm so glad they were able to do it OT7. Like,
I saw a tweet that like brought back when they did when the Magni line did it. I think it was in Bon Voyage 4.
Yeah.
And Hobie was so happy, and they were like, can you imagine how happy he was during rehearsal with the OT7? Yeah. And they all did so well.
I love it. J-Hope looks so like proud of them.
Yeah.
And I was just, it was just such like a good, sweet performance. Sorry, my door just like squeaked open.
If it's your brother, hi Matt.
It's not. I think the wind was just moving it.
Okay, because I'm like, hi.
Yeah, sorry, that was terrifying. It just like really like
the garage door did the same thing earlier when we were all in the garage.
Anyway, my ghost house or the ghost in my house is making weird sounds.
Yeah, okay. It's like chicken noodle soup. I'm
chicken
here.
Noodle soup. I'm here. Yeah. I again like that performance was just it was so good. They were having so much fun. They ate up that choreography like it was like Thanksgiving.
I'm just like so happy for Yoongi and Hobie being able to perform and showcase their song with the rest of the members, because they like both days they looked like they had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the Tay meme. It's still going around.
I know.
It's been over a week. Well, it's been a week, but
it's
like
it's so good though. I have so many for meme time. Yeah, it's great.
It's great. And I mean, and then chicken noodle soup into telepathy.
So good. I'm so glad we got telepathy again. Like, I love that song, and it's just
they always have so much fun performing it too.
Yeah. No, I love telepathy. I'm so glad that they got to like part of me is really sad that we didn't get to see like the album like perform live, because like Stay and Telepathy and Disease and Fly to My Room, like that would have been amazing to see. But what I am glad about is that we did get to see it, even if it was
they did get to perform it.
And they did get to perform it with each other. And I think like part of me is sad, but the other part of me is like so happy that we got to experience it. And for their 8th anniversary, like this was such a special like gift for us and them. Like and they know how much we wanted Disease performed. Like I still can't get over the fact that we got Disease
and Stay. Like these two were like, we have been asking for it for forever. We just want to shake our asses.
It's facts. Like facts. I don't know what to tell you. Like it was popping in my room at 4 a.m.
Yeah, and like on the Monday, I was able to actually like sing and all that because my mom was up, my dad was already gone to work, and my brother was awake because he had like a low blood sugar, and so everybody was awake, so I could like sing and dance my heart out, which I couldn't do on day one.
True. Yeah. Oh, there were so many good like So What.
I love this song.
Fun. They have so much fun with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they just like let loose, and they're just like it's. And we had another water fight.
So What Day 2 was the chaos that I've always wanted to see. When they go into So What, they always start a water fight.
Always.
And then Jin singing his part, and then he was like, "Don't, I'm sorry," and then starts running.
Sorry.
And Hobie was just chasing him with a water bottle.
Oh, it's just like, it's the fun.
They should honestly, like, whenever they perform it, they should have, instead of the water bottle, they should just have, like, water guns.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, like, take it out and just, like, go around.
Yeah, just, you're gonna chase each other with water bottles anyway. So just, like, invest in, like, cheap, like, one-handed water guns and you'll be set.
Yeah. No, it's so much fun to watch them have so much fun, because I feel like, you know, like with Mott's 1, it felt like, you know, those stages were like very like, you know, particular, and they were moving through all that stuff. Like there wasn't any time to like breathe through anything.
Yeah, they really wanted to showcase what they've been working on for so long and couldn't perform.
Yeah, exactly. So it felt like a sort of like a cathartic release during that performance, but like this felt like this was for BTS and ARMY. Like this was for us as a collective.
This was literally the best gift they could give themselves and us, ARMY, for Festa, for their anniversary.
100%. Yeah, it's the best time when we just get to like have fun, listen to music, chat, like all of that stuff just comes together, and like we have such a good time together. I mean, I had a great time. Like, even though I was tired on Monday, I was like, I would not have I don't regret staying up late.
Yeah, I was we had more of the group chat go into the Zoom call on Monday.
Nice.
And like at one point we could just see like Tanya up and dancing. We could just see her legs. And like that was so much fun.
It's so much fun when we can have fun together. Like
yeah.
That's the best part, because it just like, even though we're so like far away, we can still like enjoy our time together, which is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
What other new performances do they have? Did they do wishing?
Yeah, they did it in Japanese.
They did it in Japanese for the
because I need to hide this, but I did the day 2 as well. The only song that changed was Film Out, Chicken Noodle Soup, and Telepathy. The rest was the same.
The rest was the same. Right. Yeah. I felt though that Fire's performance was way more intense the second day than it was the first day.
Okay, Yoongi, whenever they perform Fire, like since it came out, he's always feeling himself.
I know.
The most.
I don't.
And I'm just here like
I don't have words for that. Oh, we also got Sexy Namjoon.
Sexy Namjoon. Wait, let me get it.
Freaking facts. It is Sexy Namjoon.
Because nobody can say it the way JK says it.
That's because he's clowning us armies by saying it the way that he's saying it.
With his English American accent. Sexy Namjoon.
It's so good.
I bookmark a lot. One moment.
Yeah. They were really like day 2. They were really like feeling.
Yeah.
The performances. And I was here for it. I was also living.
It was such a good time, and the reason I didn't watch the replays is that when it actually was live, I didn't feel like any post-concert depression, and I knew if I was going to watch it again, I would have. And I think it was a good idea because I was already feeling somewhat depressed, so I didn't need that added.
Yeah, I did last night. It was a mistake.
Oh, there it is. Sexy Namjoon.
Oh, I love you, JK. Yeah, I watched the replays. The first one was fine. Like, I was fine. The second day, Microcosmos like did something to me internally.
Yep.
And
I couldn't risk it because of the state I was already in.
Yeah, no.
And I can always go back to rewatch the performances on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it those 2 days. Mostly because I think like it was fun.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily like sad, but the replays.
It's just that we missed them.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah. I loved it. So
good. So we got top Hot 100 again.
USN PR armies, I love you.
Yeah, you're doing God's work.
Truly. I'm so glad that we got to give them that gift for muster. Like, that to me was such an amazing gift to give them. Like, and on Monday too, like, all of this happened. Like, we had end of concert, and then it was like, oh crap, we have Hot 100, and then we have this, and I was like, Monday, y'all need to chill. I'm still at work.
Yeah, I just wanted to sleep, dude.
Yeah, there was so much happening on Monday. Like, it was like all of the things were happening on Monday.
Yeah, it was all at the same time, and I'm like, what? Yeah. Why
are we doing this?
Okay, so also at the end of day 2, we were all like, oh, it's finished and blah blah. We're all about to exit the page, and then we get this news flash.
Yeah.
And we're like, what?
What is this?
What is going on? And like, tune in at midnight. And then we're all like, that's in 3 hours.
Bruh. What the heck?
And so what was announced is that they are releasing a physical copy
Mm-hmm.
of Butter with an extra new track, which is Peaches and Cream. That's the two versions. I got two.
I got
I'm
two
hoping
as well.
I'm hoping to get one of each.
Please.
We're
just gonna have to do a giant maple exchange.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like, if anything, we'll just have to like, oh, who has to? Yeah, we'll just swap.
We'll just swap.
And I mean, with us all being within Canada, it's not too bad on shipping.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's not bad at all. I'm really. They look so like good, and they have so many.
I'm so excited to hear the new track.
Goodies in there. What is it gonna sound like? Like,
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Like, I'm hyped. Like, this is gonna be like a nice.
And it's coming out on
summer.
Army's anniversary.
Okay, that could not have been planned more perfectly. Even
I know.
Tried.
Yeah.
Like, how is like. What is that song gonna be? I just hope that it's more like a dance fun track, because look, I'm not about to like have an emotional
it needs to stay in the same kind of vibe as Butter, because otherwise I
have a feeling that it will, though, just based on like the packaging and like how.
Well, they also want to have like sorry, I'm tired. They also want us to be like moving and all that, so it would just make sense.
It would just make sense. I think that it would be like a nice compliment to Butter. I think the name of the track was released, but I didn't see what it was, and I don't want to.
I saw it, but I was just like scrolling.
Yeah, like I don't want to know anything about it yet until they're like ready to release it. So
I mean, it's coming out in like very soon.
Yeah, it's not even like 3 weeks or something like that. No, 2, 3. I think it's 3.
It's gonna be 2 weeks on Thursday.
Okay. Yeah.
So like 2.5.
2.5.
As of this recording, 2.5. But as of this coming out, it's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's kind of interesting to me that they're releasing like, like the single packaging, because we didn't get this with Dynamite.
Well, we also mentioned this, I think, last week. Dynamite was really out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Compared to Butter. Butter, we had like a teaser and all that.
So I wonder.
And so I feel like they are like way more prepared for this, and that's why we have an actual physical album.
I feel like
that's my grain of salt.
No, I think I agree, because like I kind of feel like we're gonna get a new album soon.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like they're prepping for like a new album release.
Well, yeah, considering the last one we got was B.
Yeah.
Like actual album.
Yeah.
So it would make sense. I have a feeling it might be like more towards fall.
Maybe. Or like August, July, end of July, August.
I have a feeling, since like the Butter album is coming out early July.
Yeah.
Because they normally have like a couple months in between like physical copy release.
Yeah. So interesting. I wonder how, like, I'm curious to know like how Butter will fit into a new album. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like,
or is it going to be completely separate because we get a physical copy? Because Dynamite was on B.
It was on B, but I think that was because of, well, based on like the release sort of.
Yeah, but like, because B came out in November and Dynamite came out in August.
Yeah, but it wasn't the title track of that album, which is interesting.
I know.
So I'm wondering if Butter will be the title track of this new album, or if we're gonna
see. I kind of want it to be separate because we're getting like a physical copy of Butter and that new track. I have like, it's just me. I think it would be cool to just have it being its own thing. And have a new album to be its own thing, as well.
I don't know anything.
I will get it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it anyway. But like, I'm just curious, like what what the whole like grand plan is.
Yeah, exactly.
As per usual, because like I don't know anything.
There's always something in the works.
Always something going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Speaking of albums, we got the best Japanese album released this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a bunch of performances as well.
We got a bunch of like film out performances.
Yeah, film out and Butter performance as well. I think that was on the Music Blood.
Yes, this is what you wrote in here. Yeah, they did film out and Butter.
Yeah, the film out set was beautiful.
It was really
like the
pretty.
Green, like them all in like green, and like I'm actually wearing green today. It's a coincidence. I did not plan this.
See, I went all black. I went all JK today.
But
97 liner assemble.
But it was, man, like we said before, like film out is such a special, interesting song.
Because like it's sad, but also it doesn't make me sad.
To me, I think I've explained this before when Film Out came out for like the first time. It's like one of those songs, like it's very like airy. There's a lot of like breath and air in that song, and there's not a lot of like hard like cutting or like hard rapping to it. It's very like light. I
feel very nostalgic whenever I listen to it, and so I will listen to it when I'm happy, when I'm sad, like any mood. It works because with nostalgia you can have memories and nostalgia with a bunch of different emotions, and it just works.
It totally
and as you said, it's like very airy, and like I don't know, I just feel good listening to it and like singing along to it.
Totally. I think that also has to do with like the instrumentation as well. There's no like heavy like bass to it. There's no heavy drums. There's no, you know what I mean? Like all of those kind of things with their vocals and the instrumentation combined. I just feel like it's one of those songs that's very like it breathes.
Yeah. It's very relaxing too.
It's super relaxing. And like, man, they were like on point for the Music Blood performance.
Jimin's high note, like
hearing it, felt that in my
hearing
soul.
It live, like it's already like very impactful when you hear the recording, like the Spotify version or whatever, and then you hear it like perform live, and it hits the same way but also different, because you can actually feel the emotion in the moment.
It really like reaches into your soul.
Jimin's vocal always do, but
facts. Gosh,
little angel but also a demon.
Both. It's freaking both. And then Butter was great. Like it was so much fun.
Butter is always fun.
I feel like they're having such a like, not to compare it to Dynamite, but like the Dynamite performances were, all of them were great, obviously. But I feel like with Butter, they're having such a fun time performing it. Like they want to perform it over and over and over again.
Because the thing with Dynamite is that it had like a specific flair to it. But with Butter, they can just
enjoy.
Like,
I don't know, they're having fun with it. Maybe that's because they had
it feels more themselves than Dynamite did, because Dynamite because they had like this own specific concept and like era around it, because it was like more disco, and that's totally fine. They want to stay like true to that concept and to that era and all that concerning Dynamite. Like they had fun with it, but it feels like with Butter they're more themselves, because it sounds a little bit more modern and more of like dance music of today.
No, I totally agree. They have such a good time performing that song. It was so much fun. Like I really liked the stage that was set up. They had like this like LED floor that would like change while they were like moving through the song.
I love their outfits. The light yellow and the black.
Oh, it was so good. So good. So good.
They all look freaking great. We got new hair color again.
Yeah, because they were doing some chill out.
Can we chill out?
No. This is why I'm concerned with this new song. I'm like, they're gonna be completely different.
Yeah, but Pink Jin is back.
We're not gonna. No.
I love Pink Jin.
Listen,
it's such a good color on him.
Pink Jin was like a different era, and I know.
Okay,
like,
so like just the moment that he changes his microphone color, he's like, I miss pink. Put it in my hair.
God, Pink Jin was a different time. I'm excited, but also like so nervous. I'm like, that man in pink, like he destroyed me as a person. And I'm not ready, I don't think, for this next era. And then Silver June, what do we do?
June like looks great with any hair color because he's been silver before.
That's what I mean. Like they're going back to some of those colors, which is kind of interesting.
I mean, at this point, like they've been around for 8 years and they've changed their hair color so many times.
True.
So it's kind of normal that they come back to some colors that they enjoyed.
Well, what I'm kind of
like blonde Yoongi, pink Shin, black hair Jimin.
Yeah.
The brownish that they had during Dynamite.
Yeah. But what I'm kind of interested in is when was Film Out in Butter filmed? Because Yoongi's hair is like still black, but it had like the blonde like streaks in it. So I'm wondering if they filmed that before they switched over to like the
probably luster. Because he's still blonde as far as I know.
As far as we know.
As far as I know, he's still blonde.
What if he's going mint for the new album? Like
what
if they're going back to hair colors?
Okay. If he's going mint.
Good luck. I mean, I'm in the same boat because Pink Jin is back, but like good luck.
Mint Yoongi.
We've talked about hair colors before. You guys know already, like, what are...
You guys know that my favorite hair color on Yoongi is black because, like, with his fair skin, it just, like, works really well. But, like, Mint Yoongi is on another level.
Gosh. Yeah.
I'm just like, I love this man. I love all of them. They wreck me every day.
I'm just like, all right, we're moving.
And then TXT comes out and they're like, what's up, dude?
Oh, good lord, I can't.
We got some pictures of Subin with Odie again this week, and I'm just here like, why is he so cute?
Precious. He's so precious.
Oh. I mean, it just works that he has a hedgehog.
I know.
I don't know. It's like so him.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I love him.
It's so cute. Yeah. I also really loved the concept for the best album, like with the purple and like it really just works.
It felt like coming back to basics.
Yeah. 100%.
As it comes from like BTS and ARMY, just felt like coming back to basics.
Yeah. And I'm glad that they've like put all of those songs onto like one album because like I forgot about some of them. And I was like, oh, look at this.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
It's like,
interesting. I'm glad. Like some of those songs we talked about it last week too, but like some of those Japanese songs are just so good.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? They should perform them all of the time.
True.
There's a list of like Paradise. Where's my Paradise performance?
Yeah, those are like.
Where is she?
Lit songs like Don't Leave Me is always good.
Gosh. Don't Leave Me. I love that song. You guys know I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
I love that song so much. It's so good. It's so good.
We already went through everything. We were so excited.
Well, this week, like I felt like
it was like more chill because we had the concerts.
I think like they were, chiller than they usually are because of muster. And like Monday, basically all of this information got announced.
Yeah, and like we got like a bunch of selfies again on Monday after day 2.
Jin and his apple hair. Ah!
Like no, not Apple, Samsung.
His Samsung hair. His Samsung hair. I love Samsung.
They could have just called it like a sprout hair.
They could have.
Instead of apple hair.
That actually, my mom, I think it was like a few years ago, I got that nickname as Sprout. Seriously.
See, Sprout is way cuter than Drop 2, which means basically means me just like dropping everything on the floor. That was my nickname growing up. See, Sprout is cuter.
Yeah, Sprout's alright. Yeah, that is currently my profile picture, and I love it because me and my Twitter twin, we have the same photo now, and like we.
Don't you always have the same photo as well?
Yeah, that's
like most of the time.
That's why we call each other twins. There was one day where we were like separate, and I was like, "This is like the saddest moment we've ever had together." Like, we like she commented on my like post. She was like, "We're not matching anymore," and then the day after it was like, and we're back. This feels right.
Yeah, I changed my photos today because the photos came out on Weverse.
Oh yeah.
So I have the Yoongi making the heart on day 2. And as my banner I have the army but from the performance.
Actually, so when we were doing the replays, I noticed things that I didn't notice previously about the like set in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So when they were playing Microcosmos, they had like the 2 globes on the side and then like the infinity symbol like in the middle, but those globes were like lighting up purple fireworks at the same time the fireworks were going off, like from all over the world, because it would like spin and then it had like I didn't notice that before until yesterday, and I was like, oh. Also, though, are you copying research? Hello? Hello? Hi. Are you watching us?
What you doing?
What's going on here? What's going on? Freaking copycats.
We keep getting a bunch of like TXT performances as well.
Yeah, they had I think it was Good Morning America. They did Love Song and Magic.
Yeah, they did Magic on James Corden as well.
Oh yeah, and Magic on James Corden. Yeah, and they had the video release of Magic.
Yeah.
This week as well.
And I think it was last week.
Okay, last week.
And then actually, didn't it come out on one of the days of Muster? It might have come out on Monday.
Oh, maybe.
I'm gonna check because I was like, I'm trying to sleep, and then I got a notification. Let me check.
Yeah, actually, you might be right because I like had to go to work before. Did I watch it before I went?
Yeah, it came out a week ago.
Oh, interesting.
We got the Magic dance practice today. We got the Magic relay video today.
I really love the choreography for Magic. It's super fun.
We got the Inkigayo space version today of Magic.
Although, you know what's hilarious? Okay, and this happened also with like Dynamite as well, is I forgot that song is in English. Like
same. Okay,
completely just like went over my head.
Okay, so this week, I'm in my car, I'm driving. I don't remember where I was driving. Yeah. I think I was running some errands, and I was playing Magic, and I was singing along, and I was like, wait, I sang the whole thing. Wait. So I checked one of the performances, and then I saw that the lyrics were all in English, and I was like, I'm so fucking dumb.
I'm so dumb. Like, so dumb. I like
but then that means they're doing like an amazing work, because as English speakers, it didn't click
at all. And I listen to that album all the time. Like, that's on my like going to work playlist.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs of all time, because it's such a fun song.
It's so much fun, and I was like,
it popped into my head because I was thinking about it, and I was like, is it just me, or like does it seem like Bangyu doesn't have as many lines as he usually do? And then I was like, it's an English song. He has a harder time with English.
Right.
makes sense. But they all do such an amazing work. The choreography is fun. They are having a lot of fun with it. And I love when they do their performances on Studio Shoom with the 4K.
Yeah,
it looks so fucking good.
It looks so good. Oh, yeah, man, it's so good. I'm so like happy for. I saw actually on Tuesday, I think, is the Billboard album, like, world album release. I saw that like the top 4 spots was like TXT, BTS, and Hyphen. Like, Hype Takeover? Yes,
Hype Takeover.
That's the kind of stuff that I like.
That's like the kind of takeover that I am full supportive of.
100%. I'm definitely here for it. I'm like,
on random news, I got my Talk to Me in Korean book today.
Oh, nice.
It arrived in the post. Yeah. So like we're all outside. My dad was washing the cars and we're all like outside or in the garage, and the Amazon guy just shows up, and like my dad is always outside when he comes in the weekend. It's always the same guy. And so they're like basically like chummy now. They're like buddies. And so he gives it to my dad, and then my mom comes to come and get it because she's like, I don't think it's mine. I was like, it's probably mine.
Yeah.
Because I had a notification that it shipped, but I didn't know exactly when it was gonna arrive.
Deliver,
yeah. And so my mom comes to pick it up, and my dad's like, it's not yours, and then he gives it to me. I'm like, this is my Korean book, I'm excited. And I'm gonna finish the other course that I just started before doing that one, because I want to feel a little bit more comfortable with my Hangul and all that.
Totally.
So, but I finished my first class. So I'm very excited. I just got my alumni tag for that class, and I'm like,
nice.
I'm doing it.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. But I'm gonna have a lot more time when I move. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, my time is gonna be shrunk down to basically nothing, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be embarking on this journey. Yeah, I feel like when I'm learning languages, I feel the most in my element. And so because I love like learning languages and learning about different cultures, and I just feel at home when I'm learning languages. Yeah, because I've been learning languages all my life. So like French is my first language, for those who didn't know. French is my first language. I started learning English in 3rd grade, so I was like 8. I was 8 years old. And then I started learning Spanish at 12. And so I have a bit of German in college. So I've been learning languages literally all my life. And so it's kind of like a comfort zone for me. Even it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a bit easier for me because some people it's just easier than others. So like people will be like more in tune with like making music, playing music, and blah blah. For me, it's languages. And so I'm very excited to, because I haven't like actively learned a language since I got out of college. So it's been close to 5 years now. No, it's been 5 years. Because I finished college in May of 2016.
Yeah, that's when I was finished university. But I took longer than, I didn't do 4 years, I did 6 technically. To be fair to myself, I was stage managing shows, and I also have a minor as well. So
also you take the time that you need to take.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. It's whatever. Yeah. It's whatever.
And so yeah, it's been 5 years since I've like actively been learning a language. So this feels very refreshing.
Yeah, it's fun. I have a good time. I'm more surprised at myself that I'm actually like picking it up and like doing better than I had given myself credit for.
Yeah, I'm very happy because I have like the vowels down, like really down. I still need to practice like the diphthongs and the consonants, but like I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm working like full time and I'm trying not to die on the side.
Same. Same.
I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, as of recording this, today it is Father's Day. And so happy birthday happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
And to anybody it applies to.
Exactly. So we just wanted to mention that.
Yeah.
I took like a really nice selfie with my dad earlier.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my dad's not here, but he's coming down in like two weeks. So we'll actually like hug and like have like a
I went outside this morning and I went directly to my dad. He was about to like get into a car to move it. And I was like, no. It was like, what's going on? I was like, I need a hug. He was like and he was like, why? And I was like, well, first, happy Father's Day. And second, I'm not feeling the best because like I've been feeling really shitty, like physically and mentally in the past like couple days. And it was like, do you want to talk about it? I was like, not really, because I'm not fully certain of where it's coming from. But yeah, I've always been more of like a daddy's girl. Don't get me wrong, like I hang out a lot with my mom and I'm close to my mom as well, but like it just feels very natural with my dad. Even though I've been an independent kid since I was like 6 months old.
I relate to that for sure.
Yeah.
I love my dad. He's such a special character.
Yeah, from what I've seen of the exchange that you have with your dad. But I got my love of gaming from my dad. Him, my brother and I, like when my brother and I like had enough money to get our own WoW accounts, we were all three of us were questing and playing together.
That's so nice.
Yeah. And like when I first started gaming, like on WoW, for example, it was on his account, like when I was 9 or 10. So yeah, I got my love of gaming from my dad. And my love of Nintendo from my dad.
I feel like I got a lot of a lot of my internal traits come from my dad. So
yeah, same here, because I'm my mom's clone. Physically,
yeah, I feel like I'm very much like my mom. My attitude comes from my mother, but yeah, I know my dad. We definitely bond over like career, and he gets very excited when things are happening, like with specifically like my career and stuff, and we bond over like university and things like those are the things that we do, and he definitely has taught me so many amazing things. So I love my dad.
Yeah,
he's great.
I get a lot of my sense of humor from my dad.
Oh well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Dad jokes, they're from my
on
dad.
Point.
On point.
Yeah, because like physically I like my butt comes from the Colette side, so from my dad's side. But it comes more from like my godmother, and my eyes are my dad's, but like the breast, like physically I'm more like my mom. I mean you would put a selfie of my mom and I and you'd be like,
who's who?
This is the same person, or like they're sisters or something. And actually I have a picture of 3 generations here. Let me show you.
Show me.
So this is an old picture, but this is me, my mom, and my maternal grandma.
Yeah, you guys look exactly the same.
Yeah. So and so I like physically I'm very much on my mom's side, but like my sense of humor, a lot of my like planning and organization comes from my dad. So he's always been like a bit more of on the anxious side, which I totally got, but he's also like very easygoing. He is extremely loyal, which is a trait I also got from him. And he's a fellow Pisces, so I guess I got that from him as well.
Oof.
Yeah, we got two Pisces in the house. My mom's an Aquarius. My dad and I are Pisces, and I don't remember what my brother is in English.
Like, actually, we were talking about this with my parents the other day, because I call my parents on a pretty regular basis, and my mom and my dad are both born in December.
Oh, my brother's a Libra.
But my brother, it's interesting because like my brother was born in March, so March 31st is his birthday, so like the start of spring, and I am born June 7th, so like end of spring. So we sort of bookend those two, like that season, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, so we got an Aquarius, two Pisces, and a Libra.
Good Lord. Godspeed.
It's chaotic, but my family is just it's a good kind of chaos.
Gotta love some good chaos. Oh, trust me, I know all about.
I mean, chaos. We are armies, so we know about chaos.
We know about chaos.
We know about chaos. Yeah.
Facts. Yep. So true.
Yeah, I love my dad. I'm gonna. Like, he's gone most of the summer because of work, but like with me moving, I'm gonna miss him a lot.
Yeah,
and I know he's gonna randomly FaceTime me, and I'm gonna be like, Dad, what are you doing?
I feel like at least for me anyway, when I like left the house and like moved out on my own and stuff like that, I definitely now have a stronger bond with my parents than I did like previous to that.
Yeah.
So even though you're like far apart, I feel like you get closer to them because you realize like they were in that same position and they were once like you. And so that adult sort of life is like, oh yeah, I guess my parents are like that too. And you can have like more at least in my case anyway, you can have more like open conversations about everything. Like I tell them everything. I have there's no like there should be like a line or like a limit or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any like worries about like telling my parents things because
well, just like earlier, I was sitting in the garage with my grandpa. My paternal grandpa and my dad were outside washing cars.
Yeah.
And my grandpa was like, what do you have here? I was like, oh, it's my new tattoo. That's why I have to sit in the shade. And he was like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm against tattoos and blah, blah, blah. And my dad was like, Dad, leave her alone. Like, it's her body.
Yeah.
And my grandpa was like, oh, for me, getting a tattoo is just like, making your body more rough and like bruises and scars. And I'm like, I had scars before getting tattoos. I changed my catheter every 3 days. I have scars everywhere.
Yeah.
So
what
like,
do you mean?
I was like, these scars just look better.
Yeah, they just look a lot better.
They just look cute.
They look really cute. So.
So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
yeah, happy Father's Day.
Yes, happy Father's Day to all those dads out there, and to anybody who that applies to.
Yeah, just know that you're the MVPs and you're very important in your kid's life.
Yes, always.
Yeah, even though they may not show it.
Yes, you are.
You are.
And they realize that way
too late.
Way down the line, let me tell you. Yeah.
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 Yeah. See, I've always known deep down, but like actually showing it, I'm just like, in the past like maybe 2 to 3 years, because I know that I'm gonna be leaving. And I'm not just moving out.
Yeah.
I'm emigrating.
Yeah. You'll realize it a little bit later.
Yeah. But it's already hitting me. So like for those out there who may not be at this point, and I know not everybody has the best relationship with their parents, and I'm not condoning any toxic relationships. Like if you are out of those relationships, I'm very glad that you are safe.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong. But for those who have somewhat of a good or like neutral relationship with their parents, at one point you do realize how like I know you want to be independent, but at one point you do realize how important you are to have these people on your side, because they would literally do anything for you. Literally. So
facts.
Yeah.
Fun fact, let me tell you.
Fun fact. Shall we move on to artist shout out?
Let's do it.
All right. So my artist this week is one that I've like recently discovered on Twitter. It is at Pancake Inks.
That's hilarious.
And they make like from if what I'm just gonna open it just to make sure. Yeah, they make a bit like their fan art is a bit more like I've been choosing a lot of like chibi and cute. And so yeah, that's also in that same vein. They make like really cute like kawaii version of the boys, and it's a bit more cartoony as well. It's really really pretty, and they are able to capture their essence really really well. So yeah, make sure to go check them out because it's really really cute.
My artist this week is a company called Stay Gold Collections, and they actually are based out of Vancouver, so they're Canadian.
Ooh, Canadian fam.
What's up? So currently what they have is they have a bunch of sweaters based off of songs. So they have Microcosmos, Magic Shop, and Home, I think is the other one. Yeah, so I got the blue Microcosmos sweater. It should be here maybe this week, I think.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my next pay to get some more shirts. They're on my cart. Ashley's Persona. I'm giving you a shout out because most of my shirts are from you now.
Facts. Only BTS shirts in this house, let me tell you.
Yeah, I'm getting sweaters. A TXT one.
Good lord, I have so many
sweaters. Because she came out with a TXT one.
I know, I saw. She has a new one today.
Yeah.
That got released. But yeah, I'm really excited to get it because it has like Microcosmos and it's like this light blue sweater and it's got like a bunch of planets.
You need to send me pictures when you get it.
I will, yeah. I'll also tag them on our Instagram. But
nice.
Yes, they honestly, and they're so sweet. They're the girls. I think there's 3 girls who run that company, and they are like the sweetest people.
Maple Gang.
Maple Gang.
Maple Gang.
Shout out to the Maples. Yeah. So that's my artist this week.
All right, then shall we move on to memes of the week?
Oh, meme time. Okay, so there's been a lot of memes this week.
And it's been a lot of tame memes, actually.
And I'm very excited to share the ones that I screen
grabbed. Okay, I want to go with this one first because it's Father's Day.
Okay, I saw this. I saw so many of these tweets on Twitter. Oh, the daddy memes were. It was a lot.
Yeah, for me, it's just like JK at the back. It's just like,
wow. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one because honestly, it made me laugh.
Yes, I saw this one.
It made me laugh for like 5 minutes. My other favorite Tay one is probably this one because it's super relatable.
Yes, I saw that one as well. Oh my god. Oh,
I just love it.
I have this one.
What?
That's why they were saying happy birthday.
Okay, also the fact that we trended this yesterday, like, guys, what are we doing?
We're doing God's work.
Teishita, are you kidding? Like, oh, good lord. Okay, what? His dad? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one.
Ah!
Oh, and this one. This one got re-edited. So
I
now
know.
we have all the memes.
Yep. Oh, this one.
And it has to be the gym one.
Oh, we're talking about chicken noodle soup earlier.
Oh, I cannot. Okay, this was also really funny this week because Tay had a competition on Weverse.
Yes!
For like a signed album, and then Weverse was like, "Dear Weverse, director of Fun V." Like, what is going on? What are we doing? So many questions. It lives in my mind
rent free.
Like rent free, Jan. Okay, so I also saw this morning, speaking of Father's Day.
Yes.
Guys, I'm gonna speak to you, army to army. What are we doing? Legitimately.
Okay.
We can't trend these two things at the same time.
I also have a question for you. Okay. So I was going back and forth with a translator, like an official like translator to get like official documents translated. Okay. Because I can't do it myself because I'm not like a certified translator with an association, and I cannot translate my own official documents. Obviously.
Oh, okay.
And so I was signing the email.
Yeah.
And Grammarly decided that it did not work. That my name was a mistake.
Grammarly needs to chill.
Honestly. Well, Antidote also thinks my name is a mistake, and so does Word, so does Excel, so does literally every little, all.
Yeah, I know. That's me with my last name. They're like, this is not real. And I'm like, it is though.
Like, I'm right here.
I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
Oh, by the way, I should be getting some of my TXT merch and my Philo hoodie tomorrow.
Yes, I know. I got the notification too. I'm very excited.
Bring him, J-Hope.
He needs J-Hope. Okay, one more Tay meme.
Yep. Oh, this killed me, okay? Not the BTS alien invasion.
We are some of the most ridiculous people, I swear. I swear. Like, honestly, I swear.
I mean...
I saw this too. Oh, rapper Tay. We love you.
We love him.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Alright, you want to send us home with one more?
Yeah, I'm looking for one right now.
Okay. I mean... Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, why are they so funny?
Yeah.
I can't. Why are they so funny?
All right, so songs of the week.
Yeah.
So my BTS song this week is Seesaw. Kind of like in honor of my tattoo. I have my own personal reason for getting this. tattooed. But part of it, like a small part of it, is because Seesaw is one of my all-time favorite songs. And it just like it, like you make your own meaning out of certain words, and this one has a lot of meaning for me.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, I went into
you look spooked.
Yeah, I just went. It's fine. I went into another dimension. I'm back now. We're back.
Okay, good. And my non-BTS song is "Wild" by Troye Sivan, but the version featuring Alicia Cara.
Oh my god, Alicia is like, I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
At first, my non-BTS song was gonna be "Wild Things."
Oh, love that song.
But then I was like, wait, she was featured on one of the versions of Wild.
Yeah.
And so I went for that one because this is one of my like go-to comfort songs.
Oh.
And also because it's Pride Month, I just felt like it was very appropriate. So
yes, I also love her and Lauv's song Canada. That was like one of my favorite songs during quarantine. Like I couldn't stop playing that song.
She has such a beautiful voice.
Oh yeah,
and she's an amazing human being.
So amazing, and she also did that song with Logic and Khalid, the 1-800 song. Which
yes,
if you don't know what that is, just look it up. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I can't explain it because it's
an experience.
The subject matter of that song is very triggering, so I'm not going to talk about it. But
yeah,
it's a very good
but
song.
You need to experience it for yourself.
Totally. Yeah, I was actually just listening to Seesaw like before we started.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, because I think I have like the hotter I was having the hotter playlist go while I was doing some things this morning, and I put Seesaw onto that list. So it was like literally as we were about to record, it was like playing.
It was meant to be,
Jess.
Meant to be. It was meant to be.
Always.
So what about your songs?
Oh, my songs. Okay, so BTS song, Love Maze. Do I even need to say why? Like, let them
No,
be them.
I totally understand,
let us be us. June. I love that song. I love that song so much. It's just like, it's this mixture between like...
It's a comfort blanket.
But it's also just so much fun. Like, it's such a fun song, but it's also like very comforting at the same time. It's got like both of those things going for it, so
yeah,
I really enjoy it. And then my non-BTS song is TXT Magic because it's been like a non-stop play. So.
Yeah, same. Also, she's putting it because last she was like, she stole it. Like, she took my song.
She stole it from me, so I had to pick it this week.
Yeah, I just can't get over my realization that it was like, this is an English song. What am I on?
I know. Like, it didn't click at all.
It didn't compute until like sometime this week.
Like, at all.
And it's been out for like 2 weeks.
It's been out for like 2 weeks, and I've been listening to it. And
on repeat.
Like, now it's clicking. It's an English song. Honestly, it's like the same with Dynamite, though. Like, that exact thing happened with Dynamite. I was like, wait, I know the words to... Why do I know all the words to this song?
How am I able to sing this? Weird. Like, no issues.
I don't know how to explain it. I'm just, maybe
it just happened.
It just happened. I'm too excited, so I got like too excited to really like be like, oh,
yeah. All right. Well, let's wrap this up.
Yes.
So thank you everyone for watching. For those who don't know, as of recording this, it's our 6th month since we started the podcast. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed, who's been keeping up with us, I guess, and our chaos. As usual, we have a new podcast coming out every Thursday and a new weekly clip on Sunday at 3 p.m. EST. We are everywhere on social media except for Facebook at Army Think Tank or at Army Think Tank podcast. For the giveaway that we announced last week, I think we're going to leave it open until next week and we'll announce next week.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it open for one more week.
I think we'll announce the winner in next week's podcast. So it gives a little bit more time for people to enter and get excited about it. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we come out with a new video. And so on that note, have a good week, and we'll see you next week.